Hey, this is Kathleen from oldoldfarmhouse.com. I wanted to do a quick video explaining how I bought my mattress and why I think I got the best price that was possible. So let's get started. I knew I needed 2 new twin mattresses for my girls' room, and I wanted them to be new and I wanted them to be firm, but I knew I didn't want to spend a ton of money. So I looked around. Originally, I thought that I might do one of those comes in a box roll-up mattresses from Amazon, which we've done in the past. But after researching prices, I found that actually my local BoxDrop Mattress had the best prices that I have ever seen anywhere, which was really exciting to me because BoxDrop Mattress is a franchise, and the owners of our local franchise, I had actually met them once when I got a flat tire, and they were the sweetest couple ever, and I kept their card. And then a few years down the road when I needed mattresses, I pulled it out and I thought, oh, I'm going to check on that. So I called them, and the way it works is it's not an open storefront, it's by appointment only. It keeps their costs down. So they do all these things to keep their costs down, and their prices are very competitive. Like I said, it was cheaper than buying the cheapest twin mattress off of Amazon to buy a new mattress from them. And it also made sense because I only had the bed frames and I needed box springs, which are harder to get, in the mail because they're basically big boxes of wood. So I'm going to show you the mattress and show you the box spring, and then also touch on how do you know that you need a box spring, just because that was something I was confused about when I started, and the BoxDrop people were actually really helpful in explaining that too. So I'll just mention that in case that's something that you're wondering as well. Okay, I went with not their bottom of the line, but their second up from the bottom of the line. The bottom of the line had springs, and as she explained to me, the second up is pure foam, so I'm never going to have the problem with the springs popping out of the mattress and hurting your back, which you can get in some mattresses. And then I chose to get, and it's very light, which I love because it makes it easy to put on a bed skirt, which you're probably going to want to do if you have this kind of setup. Which brings me to, do I need a box spring? Okay, what is a box spring? A box spring is just the thing the mattress rests on, and it helps the mattress get air to it and stay fresh. It's hollow inside, it's just covered in fabric. Okay, so this is the box spring. It's just really literally wood hammered together and then with cloth stapled over it on all sides. And the reason you need a box spring is because with an old, I guess you could call it old-fashioned or standard bed, you can get things differently now, which I'll touch on in a minute. But you're going to have these slats inside of your bed frame, and those are there not to cradle a mattress. They're there for a wooden box spring to rest on. Yes, now this is a 9-inch box spring. A standard box spring is 7 inches tall, but I wanted that tall bed look, and that's what you get when you choose a higher box spring size. So see, the box spring just rests on those slats in there, and then it's actually got its own like slats inside of here. But basically there's a lot of airflow that gets circulated in because this is, it's not solid. This is a platform bed. I would say modern platform bed. So it's got slats running all the way across, and they are designed to take and support a mattress. No box spring necessary. And there's also no dip, like it's straight across, whereas in the old kind of bed, there'd be a side, and then this kind of thing, it would go down, and then there'd be 3 or 4 slats or something, but not a whole bunch like this. So if you have this kind of frame, you don't need a box spring. I've been very happy with these mattresses. They're very firm, and they were a great price, and I feel good knowing that I supported local business. I was going to have to go with something local anyway, because getting box springs in the mail, as far as I know, you can't really do it. So yeah, if you have a BoxDrop in your area, know that you're going to be getting good prices because they're working to keep that overhead down and buying directly from the makers and a lot of other things to keep the prices down. And also you'll be helping out people who own a franchise in your local community. Our particular BoxDrop, she told me that they source their mattresses from a place that makes them in Tennessee, so they were made in the United States as well, and I really like that. So yeah, made in the USA, supporting a local business, and also the best price out there I could find, beating even Amazon or Walmart. How often does that happen? Yay!